YouTube, this is Charlie426, and today we have the review of the P-Bandai exclusive, or P-Bandai exclusive, HG Gym Cannon Space Assault Type. Now this is the Gym Cannon that, well, it's not exactly the Gym Cannon we all know that came out as a Master Grade, because the one we have as a Master Grade is, the actual original Universal Century Gym Cannon, while this one is being a Origins type in a different variant. Well, I mean, I'm not saying that the Space Assault type version did not exist in the Universal Century, but I just want to mention that point out because this one is not the regular Gym Cannon. This is the Space Assault type, which is basically, I guess, the best way I could explain would be that it's a Gym Cannon meant for space. Alright, so obviously being a P-Bandai, this is actually based on the previous gyms we got, like the Gym Interceptor or the Gym Guard Custom. And for the record, of all the gyms I've built in the Origins line, which is technically 4, including the Gym Sniper Custom, the Gym Cannon is my most favorite version of all. I just want to say that out. So as usual, we're going to talk about components and other stuff. So as usual, I'm going to push this a little bit to the back and talk about what you're supposed to get. Now usually in premium Bandai kits we get a good amount of leftover parts, but this one did not actually come with leftover parts, except for polycaps. Yes, we have a good amount of polycaps leftovers, and that's pretty much it. Stickers. Well, first of all, we get a sticker decal sheet. I actually used 2 for the shoulder, and one for the EFSF symbol, the other one being the SBB17 symbol. They actually give you 2 tones. This one, the one I didn't use is a pure white tone, and the other one is like the one that has like a shadow on the background. So that's pretty much it for sticker decals. And then we get normal sticker sheet. Now you only get 4 sticker sheets, but obviously I only use 2, mostly for the head cameras. This one, number 4, is obviously the V symbol for the crotch area, which once again I colored it using a Gundam Gold marker. And this one was kind of heartbreaking for me, but luckily it wasn't much of a big deal when it comes to coloring it, which I will mention in the review. Other than that, you only get 3 hands, 2 multi-purpose hands for left and right, and then 1 trigger finger for the beam spray gun, which he is currently holding. Alright, so let's get on to the review. So, well, actually, before we go on to articulation, let's talk about, or let's compare the two. So what has become actually different? Well, a good amount, I guess. Number 1, obviously the head is different, and the antenna is also different as well. And then because of the cannon, we actually get a different body piece, obviously. And, well, overall the design of the body pieces are different as well. And the waist section seems pretty much identical as far as I can tell. The legs are also pretty much identical, just only different in color. And yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess. And while this one has the antenna on the side, but like for the Gym Cannon, like the gun cannons, it has a double antenna on the back of its head. So that's one of the main differences, and obviously the color is different. Alright, so let's get on to the review. So let's start with the head. As I mentioned, we get a nice blue visor. Now, I was always confused with the visor colors. Apparently, the Gym Cannon uses a blue visor, and if we do actually get a normal Gym from the Origins line, it should have like a greenish visor. So that's one thing. The front part of the head sculpt, I believe, is identical, or because it came from the normal plates, and then the back of the head is actually different. Is a different part because of the antennas. We get a nice gun cannon-ish antenna. So, and the head stickers or camera stickers for front and back is being metallic red and also being, well, there. So those are the only 2 stickers I've used. So the head can go down that much and up that much, and then 360 twist, well, you're gonna have to a little bit force it because it does collide with it, but if you force your way around, it is possible. And I would like to mention the neck joint is not the polycap neck joint, but the plastic ball joint. Alright, so let's state the obvious. The cannon does have some movement, but not as much as you think. Like the Master Grade, even the Master Grade Gym Cannon did not have much articulation regarding the cannon, so it can go up. I think this is the best I can put. This is up that much and then down that much, which is actually way more than I expected. And then it technically can go left and right a little bit, depending on where the head is. So a good amount of left and right. Just about enough for it to be, used practically. Okay, so now let's get the body. Now that one sticker that kind of was heartbreaking for me was the cockpit section. Now, I colored mine in using a black Gundam marker, which did not turn out too well, so I might need to retry. But yeah, this is the only sticker that's gonna be a little bit buggy for some people. But if you can pull it out, it turns out pretty okay. Yeah, I mean, this isn't the first time the cockpit section was a sticker. Like, I believe the Gym 2 Semi-Striker HG kit was like that, the Premium Bandai version, of course. And then I believe the Nemos also the HUC Nemos had stickers for the cockpit area, I think. But, oh well, what's done is done. So for the body articulation, it's pretty good. It has your typical ab crunch, since it's based on the previous gyms we got from the Origins line. And the 360 twist is possible, because there's nothing colliding this time. And then for shoulder articulation, it can go forward and backward that much. So this applies to both arms, despite having the cannon. And then also it can go about a little bit more than 90 degrees to the side. And since it's on a ball joint, it can spin a 360, and the arm itself has its own 360 twist. Oops, that did not sound good for some reason. And then we have a double jointed bend. Now we still have the holes for the shield, but we do not actually get a shield for this kit. Who knows, maybe they're... Okay, so that was that noise. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take that out later. Okay, so we see, and the hands are your typical ball jointed hands. Nothing too different from there. Okay, let's look at the back. The backpack is also unique to this kit. Now, the cannon does not actually connect directly to the backpack. I just want to mention that. It actually connects to next to the shoulder. So on the body, like this section right over here, this is where it connects on this side. So I would like to point that out. And it's just on the peg, so that's why we can see its movement. The backpack being, once again, unique to its design, and it also has that a little bit dent in there, or not dent, but shape in there, so it doesn't really collide that much with the cannon. And we have this part, which acts like some sort of like back guard for the side. Now the Gym Cannon does not use any beam sabers. This includes the Master Grade version as well, which is kind of curious. Which makes me curious why like cannon variants like the Gym Cannon, Gun Cannon doesn't actually use beam sabers. Granted, the Gym Cannon 2 actually uses beam sabers, but still makes me wonder. And that's that. With the front skirt, once again, they come in a single piece, but it's one of those things that you can test separate if you want, because there's a ball joint connection on the middle. Back skirt does not actually move at all. We still have the hole for the beam sabers if you want to add like Gym Intercept Custom. We have a nice side swivel going on here, and then the side skirt doesn't move that much, or you gotta move your way through depending on how you use it. And then can go forward that much, and then has a nice double jointed bend. And backwards, not so much. I really love how the color scheme of this, because I really like the white and red color combination on the legs. And we have these thrusters. Now, as I mentioned, the Gym Cannon does not have these thrusters. Actually, the normal Gym Cannon would have a different design regarding the legs. It would have more bulkier legs. This one's more sleek design, which is meant for the Space Assault type. Okay, and your feet are typical ball jointed feet, nothing too different. And the ankle guards, ankle guards are also on ball joints. And that's pretty much it for the articulation. The only thing that's left is the beam spray gun, which actually doesn't actually have anything too different. Yeah, this is just your typical beam spray gun. Of course, you don't actually have any place to, store this in, despite having that peg. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the review. I mean, I was kind of hoping to have like an open hand for to pose with the cannon, but oh well, that's not a big deal, I guess. Now, I know some of you are kind of angry that this is a Premium Bandai, but hey, the Master Grade Gym Cannon has been like that, the Robot Damashi Gym Cannon has been like that. So at this point, we have to expect every Gym Cannon is going to be a Premium Bandai, unless the Origins line will make another Gym Cannon, mostly the one we know, and maybe release it, or hopefully an HGUC version will pop out someday. Of course, that would require the HGUC gym to be made as a revive kit as well. And yeah, so anyway, for those who love gyms like me, who loves to collect them, or especially the Gym Cannon, this is definitely for you. If you can get one, definitely get one. It's pretty much worth it. I mean, I really love the design. I really love how sleek it is and how the color combination is. Actually, this did actually make me want to get the Robot Damaji, Premium Bandai Robot Damaji Gym Cannon, so maybe on my next paycheck, who knows. Anyway, thank you for watching the review. This was the review of the Premium Bandai exclusive HG Gym, the P-Bandai HG Gym Cannon from Origins. If you guys got any questions or requests, leave a comment below. I still have more kits to buy and build and make reviews out, so please stay tuned. Until then, see you guys next time.